home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You're watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation. How do you do? It sure is great to be at the ballpark once again. Which park? Busch Stadium, of course, standing next to the mighty Mississippi River. Saturday Night Baseball in St. Louis. This evening, the reigning champion Los Angeles Dodgers take on the St. Louis Cardinals.
Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Alec Burleson.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
You're watching SpinoKing, Saturday Baseball Game of the Week. A cool spring night, a ball game is happening in the Midwest. The Dodgers are in town with an 8-6 record away from home. The Redbirds took the first game of this series last night. They are 8-8 at home. And here is the Dodgers starting lineup under Dave Roberts. The spectacular Shohei Ohtani will lead it off. Freddie Freeman bats at first. Will Smith catching. Kyle Tucker in right field. Teoscar Hernandez on the other side. Max Muncy batting sixth. Center fielder Andy Pages. A career-high .319 batting average. Haesung Kim, the shortstop. And Alex Freeland bats number 9. Next, the Cardinals defensively. Church, Scott, and Walker, the outfielders. Gorman, Wynn, Weatherholt, and Burleson at the bottom. Mason won his first Gold Glove last season, the first Cardinals shortstop to win one since Edgar Renteria in 2003. Pages will catch Michael McGreevy.
Today's starting pitcher, Michael McGreevy. What do we have on him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Ready to go now? Here's Shohei Ohtani. And we are underway. Ground ball to the right side. Handles, throws to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Shohei Ohtani.
And Boog, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get into scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
Freddie Freeman, batting with one down, takes a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike, and it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting third, catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Foul ball. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year.
Well, I'll tell you this, nobody on his team is worried about it. They've seen him do it year in and year out. May get off to a slow start, may have a slow mid, but when the game's on the line, when the season's on the line, he's the guy they want at the plate.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 3 hits and a loss last night. That clips the corner.
A quick reminder of our King box at the top left corner of the screen, the white diamond behind it, and the red dot representing Will Smith, who is at first base.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Roki Sasaki getting ready for work. He'll face St. Louis on a Saturday night at Busch Stadium. And let's check out the lineup for the Cardinals. J.J. Weatherhold leads off at second. Ivan Herrera the DH. Alec Burleson is at first base. Mason Wynn at short. Nolan Gorman at third. Jordan Walker in right. A marvelous performance last night, 4 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a stolen base. Nathan Church left fielding. Pedro Pages catching, hitting 8th, and the center fielder is Victor Scott. The defense for the Dodgers, Teoscar, Andy, and Tucker in the outfield. Muncy, Hassan, Freeland, and Freddie on the infield. Smith will catch, and again, Roki Sasaki on the mound.
Back here in St. Louis, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Leading off, J.J. Weatherhold.
Second baseman, number 26.
The Dodgers off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Yeah, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up. And it gets the players fired up, too. They start to believe it's going to be a big year.
Just missed.
Ball.
The 2-1. Fought off foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Went deep in the ball game last night.
Hey.
Now a quick throw to first. Weatherhold dives back in safely. And now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him. Now 1 away.
Batting third, first baseman,
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Nathan Church.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. 333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but you know what? It's tough to...
There goes the runner. Burleson at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. Weatherholt, the base runner at first with 1 out. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Now, Mason Wynn.
Ball.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball.
Go, Cards, go.
1-1 now.
Ball, that's outside.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball,
Chris,
that
he's
pitch
been
is out.
one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
The 1-2.
That's
Really
ball
good
2.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Struck him out looking.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Busch Stadium. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a line drive to left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Muncy digs in. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. This one in the air, center field. Scott under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Batting seventh, center fielder Andy Pajes.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home. First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That one ripped, but foul. The 0-2. On the ground. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
One down. SpinoKing getting ready to hit. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
Nope, that's inside.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
In the air, right field. Walker on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags and goes to third.
Batting ninth, second baseman Alex Freeland.
Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Foul ball there. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
That's a ball. Ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Struck him out swinging. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in St. Louis, stepping in, Jordan Walker.
Right fielder, Jordan Walker.
That one fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
And that one ripped to left. 1 away.
Batting seventh, left fielder Nathan.
So up next, Nathan Church.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Church turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Fouled off left side. That misses,
outside.
and the count is 1-2.
Nope.
Let's go, Nathan.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now at the plate, Pedro Pajes. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Base knock right field. And the tying run is on base.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And a 2-1 on the way. In the dirt. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And a 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Hernandez coming on. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis, top half of the 3rd inning, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
The 0-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Ball
That's a
one
ball.
low.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The 1-2. Up the middle. Back up the. Oh, that got him. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Ball one.
One to 0 to Freddie Freeman. That one pulled foul. Ohtani gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the
Nope,
ground,
that's
right
foul.
side. And foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball.
That's
a
a little
ball.
bit low. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Will Smith to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Shohei on the go. And that one sliced foul. Called strike right there. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Stays alive. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Quick toss to first. Ohtani back in. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a.
Ball
King
one.
Tuck, to the plate now. The 1-0.
When
Ball
you get
two.
ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first, and Tucker is retired. That's the third out, inning over. So the Dodgers leave one, but they're on top 1-0.
SpinoKing Saturday Baseball Game of the Week, presented by San Diego Studio MLB The Show 26, now available rated E for everyone, by Honda, The Power of Dreams, inspired by Major League Baseball on Fox.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, J.J. Weatherholt.
Weatherholt.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now it's the DH. Ivan Herrera struck out swinging his first time. Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are two down.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Struck out swinging his first time. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Two down, nobody on.
That's
Whoa,
a really
that's
good
down.
take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Right through there, got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Redbirds down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw.
No, he's in there.
But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one kicks away from the catcher to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position, and he's taking away the double play opportunity.
Man at second. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3.
Well, it's a good job of completing the strikeout at first base, but the one downside is it did allow that runner from second to move up to third, and that's with one out. They've got more ways now to get him home, and that makes it another strikeout situation coming up.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And there's a foul ball.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Hesung Kim will hit next. Fly to right his first time.
Yeah!
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Tapped softly on the ground. Weatherholt on to first.
He's out.
And that is that. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis, now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Mason Wynn.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Hey!
Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just gonna have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Nolan Gorman. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So up next, Jordan Walker. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's low.
Man at first, 1 away. There's a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Bouncer to second. Freeland. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next,
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Nathan Church next up for the Cardinals. His first at bat was a strikeout. Sasaki checks over to first, and he's back. Late swing, foul to the left. Walker, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Ground ball right side. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0.
A look at the starter comparisons after 4 innings, 2 runs and earned runs allowed by McGreevy. Both pitchers struck out 5 batters apiece, no walks, and Roki has allowed just 3 hits in those 4 innings.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And down on strikes. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani.
Hey!
The 0-1. Rip towards third. Low throw, and he can't hang on to it.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman.
Well, we're going to see throwing errors from third base from time to time, and that's a pretty good example of why. If you don't get behind the throw properly, it's really easy to throw a power sinker over there to first. And first baseman, I'm sure he wants another shot at that pick, try to bail out his teammate, but that was just a tough one to come up with.
1 down. Now it's going to be Freddie Freeman.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0. Tap foul at the plate.
That's ball 2.
The 2-1. That puts the corner. Backed off the plate that time. Payoff pitch. So a
Ball
walk
four.
puts runners at first and second. Challenge from behind the dish here.
Catcher, Will.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Gordon Graceffo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Stanek getting cranked up as well. The Dodgers trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th. That clips the corner. That one way inside. Two on, one out.
Nope.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. He's been a great free agent sign. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Church settles under this one, and that is that. So they strand a pair. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cardinals nothing.
SpinoKing Saturday Baseball Game of the Week presented by San Diego Studios MLB The Show 26. Now available rated E for everyone by Raid Insecticide. Protection for everyone. Inspired by Major League Baseball on Fox. Time for tonight's Spino's Trivia question. Who is the only Dodgers player in team history to record the most consecutive multi-home run games at Busch Stadium? Our answer will be revealed later on.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers.
now to start the bottom of the
Number
5th and taking
66,
over on the mound, Tanner Scott.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's the catcher,
Leading off
Pedro
for the
Pajes.
Cardinals.
Single to right in his first trip.
Pedro Pajes.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
A good fastball changeup combo has always been devastating for hitters, and that was a great example in that at bat. Changeup, fastball, changeup, and he goes down on just 3 pitches. And as a hitter, once you're down 0-2 in that spot, you have no idea what to sit on. You got a 50-50 chance when you guess. So I'm sure that changeup looked like a fastball almost the entire way to the plate.
Digging in, Victor Scott.
That's a ball.
The Dodgers up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2
Up
quick
next
outs.
for the Cardinals, second baseman J.J.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. J.J. Weatherholt digs in now. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez under it. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Gordon
Number
Graceffo.
44.
And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Graceffo.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that is out of play.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 0-2.
Nope.
And no,
That's
they
inside.
haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one down.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Here comes Max Muncy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Number 67. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. That's hard hit in the line. Takes it in for the out.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 down, base is empty. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
All one.
Graceffo, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021.
That's ball 2.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 2-2. Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Dodgers down in order. They're up 2-0.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Cousins.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off, Ivan Herrera. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
Herrera.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
High in the air, out to right. One up, one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals,
Burleson.
who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Nope. Outside.
Line to left,
No, that's a
and
foul ball.
foul ball. The Cards trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
Let's go, Alec.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Time to answer our trivia. Who is the only Dodgers player in team history to record the most consecutive multi-home run games at Busch Stadium? The answer is Yasiel Puig. He did it in back-to-back games back in September of 2018. 2 home runs on the 14th and 3 in the following game on the 15th.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Smith in position. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Mason Wynn.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Check swing,
Whoa,
no
that's just
appeal.
out.
And that's ball 1.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The next
That's
offering
ball
misses. 3-1 now. Nolan Gorman up next for the Cardinals. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're still down. It's 2-0. Top of inning number 7, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim.
Aye.
Just
Nope.
missed.
That's the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch
Outside, that's
misses.
the ball.
3-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Over to first, and he's saved.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Swing and a foul. The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. In the dirt, but kept close. The 1-2. In the dirt. The Dodgers trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. And it remains 2-2. Next offering is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Three-two. In the air to left center. Church has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. That's a little high. Ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Lined into right. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gordon Graceffo done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Ryan
Number
Stanek,
55,
on for his 20th appearance of the year.
Ryan Stanek.
And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith, 1 for 3.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Ball.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Popped in the air, left field. Church drifts towards it, and that is that. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers, and the lead is now 5-0.
Now pitching for the
We're
Dodgers.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brusdar Graterol.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
Nolan Gorman
Leading
now
off
at the
for
plate,
Cardinals,
1 for 2.
Third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Ball, that's out.
Ball to strike. To third, Muncy. To first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Jordan
So
Walker.
digging in, Jordan Walker. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Right through there for a strike. The Dodgers leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone. Full count now. gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
No, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Church in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Fastball for a strike. Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. That's smashed towards center. That is the inning.
Let's go. Come on.
Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 67. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball 1.
Let's go, man. Here we go, Matt.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Richard Fitz up and throwing. Dobbins also getting ready.
Ball 1.
A little bit
ball
high
2.
maybe. Ball 2. You're getting a
Yep,
taste
that ball
right
went out.
here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at the strike zone. And a foul ball. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Next to hit, Andy Pajes.
Hey!
Comes up empty.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Muncy stands at first with 1 out. Up the middle. Win. Flips it. There's one. Double play.
Oh, he's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals nothing.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jack Dreyer. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Pedro Pajes.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Come on, Cardinals, let's go.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And a 1-1. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in. And he's into second with nobody out.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Here we go, Victor.
The
Inside, ball
Dodgers
1.
bullpen with some action. Rock Stewart appears to be getting loose. Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. And that drops in for a strike. Outside low. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Right side.
Nope.
And
Foul
that's
ball.
just foul. 1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated hitter, Ivan.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Herrera in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Runners at the corners here, one away. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. And that's a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two on, one out.
Inside, ball 2.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Ball
Just
3.
missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And they're all
Nope.
loaded up.
Ball 4.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mason Wynn. Ball one
That's a
there.
ball.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Tying run at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals.
Gorman.
Ball.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
Hey.
Look, in
Ball
situations
in.
like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one fouled off. Weatherholt at third. Herrera over at second. Burleson at first. 2 out of the inning. Pulled out on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. Through 8 full, it's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals 1.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Dobbins.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Haesung Kim.
Haesung Kim.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Ball, that's it.
Dobbins, in his second season, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball popped in the air. He's got it. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one ripped, but foul to the right. In for a strike. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Liner, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Freeman in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now. Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball 2.
Come on, Hunter.
That one
Ball
off
3.
the mark. Full count now. Will Smith would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
3-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Shohei to the plate and scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. He's already homered in this game. First offering way inside, almost got him. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth.
Nope.
When the skipper
Outside.
calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Here's a 2-0. And a swing and a miss there. That's off
ball
the mark. Ball 3. Kyle Tucker up next for the Dodgers. Man on second, 2 down. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Breaking
Ball,
ball
that's it.
inside. Ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Out towards right center field. And makes the grab. And that is that. Dodgers with a run scoring double. And this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers.
now as they hand the
Number
ball to a
41,
fresh arm to start the
Brock
bottom of the
Stewart.
ninth. Brock Stewart hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And stepping in for the
Leading off
Cardinals,
for St.
Jordan
Louis,
Walker.
Right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Let's go, Jordan.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Nice hit.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Nathan Church.
Church.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Line drive, base hit right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes.
Pajes.
Stewart, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit.
Ball 2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Third home run of the season, and they get a few back. It's 6-4. These fans are really excited right now.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Brock Stewart will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
So they
Dodgers,
turn to their closer,
number
Edwin
3,
Diaz.
Edwin Diaz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now here is Victor Scott. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Bunting for a hit. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Back to the top of the order now. Stepping in, J.J. Weatherholt. The tying run at the plate. And it stays fair. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Ivan Herrera, the next to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that
that's
misses. And that's ball one.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
On the ground to short, could be two. To second, there's
You're
one.
out.
On to first, but
Hey,
he beats
he's
it.
in.
And a run scores.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
One out man at first. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. In the air to left center, Hernandez. Moving under this one. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason.
So they're down to their final out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Misses off the inside, and that's ball one. Now a fly ball to right center. Tucker on the move to the alley. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
6-5 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You've been watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation.